Hi guys, today I am going to do a eyeshadow brushes video for you on the MUA Live Morphe brush set. I did get this brush set, I think it came as a bundle, I got it as a gift, but as far as I understand this bundle came with the Morphe Meredith Duxbury eyeshadow palette. Today I'm going to focus on just showing you the brushes. I'll do a swatches video on the palette separately later. Okay, so let's hop into the brushes. It's a 20-piece brush collection with the case. I think you can just remove this sleeve. And then you have a leather bag like this. The sleeve has all the brushes on the back. Oh, so excited about this. And then you just open this with the zip. There you have all the brushes. I'm just going to remove all the plastic covers because it's going to be noisy now. Okay, let me start with the big brushes. This is a very dense, very big powder brush. I actually look forward to working with it. It's very soft, and as I said, it's very dense. I like a dense powder brush, so super excited about this one. I'm not quite sure what these things are for. Maybe if you want to put a press on cover or something in there, I don't know. But yeah, next we have a very, I don't own a brush like this. It's a very interesting brush. I think it's a foundation brush. It's got a very wide head and then an angle with a bit of a triangle shape there. I think it's, and it's just as soft. I think it's going to work very well as a foundation brush. Next we have a thinner brush. I think this is probably more of a blush brush. If I look at what I have there, it's a bit smaller than that one and not as dense. And then we have an angled brush. It's smaller than my other angled. No. I don't have it here now, but it's smaller than my other angled brushes. Sorry, my microphone, my wireless microphone is charging and the wire of the microphone keeps getting in the way now. But as I said, it's a bit smaller than my other angled brushes. It is not very sparse. It is nice and dense. I think this will be great for contouring. Then we have this brush. I think this would be nice for under the eyes, setting your under eye eyeshadow powder, or maybe even as a highlighter. Although I think this brush is more intended as the highlighter brush. Yeah, so I'd probably use that under the eyes and use this as a highlighter. Put it this side. Then we have, I think this is a concealer brush. It looks like it will nicely fit in under the eyes. It's at an angle, so it's longer this side and shorter this side, and the shape there looks like it'll fit very nicely under the eyes. So I think this is a nice concealer brush for under the eyes. Let's put the bigger brushes there. And we have a very big fluffy blender brush. I think this could also work for highlight if you want to use that one for something else. It's I think almost too big for a blender brush, eyeshadow blender brush, so I'd probably use this one as a highlighter brush, and then maybe use this one as an under eye powder brush. Then we have two very similar blender brushes. This one's got a bit more of a flatter, it's not flat, but in comparison with this one has more of a rounded edge, so this one would work better in the crease, and this one for overall blending. There's another nice angled blending brush. It kind of looks like it works a bit more at an angle, so it might be nice for blending from your crease to your upper crease area. We are getting to the smaller brushes now. This is a nice small blender brush for a bit more detailed blend, maybe doing some detail close to the crease. Oh, this is nice. I wonder what this is intended for. It looks like an angled, almost like an eyeliner brush or a smudge brush. It's a small dense brush, but it's kind of slightly at an angle. If my fingers are dirty, by the way, I've been doing swatches all day. I see there's eyeshadow under my nails now. Anyways, so this is a bit more at an angle, which is very interesting. I don't own a brush like this, so I'm very excited to try and play with this one. We have a standard angled eyebrow slash eyeliner brush with a spoolie at the end. It's got a very soft tip. It's not one of those with the solid hard end. Then we have a flat, I guess, a detail brush, nice for packing shimmery shades onto the eyelid. And then you have a smaller one. Oh, it's a bit more dense than I thought. I'd probably be using this one as a concealer brush on the lid, or just to pack more detailed shading on the lid. Oh, see, this one is more actually for a detailed concealer type of brush, so I'd rather use this one as a more detail than that one on the lid. This is more an overall, a bigger size, and then use this for concealer. Ooh, and this one, it's got a little tiny end, and I love using brushes like this for very fine detailed concealer work or inner corner highlighting. I'll show you my tricks with hiding my dark shades under the eyes at some stage using a small brush like this with a light concealer. And then lastly we have a very small, it's a bit stiff eyeliner brush, nice for doing liquid eyeliner or gel eyeliner. And there we have the whole set. So now one thing you need to keep in mind when you work with eyeshadow brushes or face brushes is that a brush isn't always meant to be used in only one way. You use your brushes in the way that works best for you. So where this might work nicely as a blush brush for me, you might prefer using it as setting your under eye powder or doing your contouring, for example. Each person has their own taste, and I honestly believe that even though brushes have labels on them intended for a certain purpose, that's never the only purpose that you can use a brush with. So yeah, I'll start using these brushes with my next eyeshadow tutorials. So if you're interested in seeing how they work, then just keep an eye on my videos. I will mention at the beginning of the video when I'm using them. So there we go, guys. I hope you liked the video, and I hope that this just gave you some information on this eyeshadow or this brush set. If you were interested in buying it, just to give you a bit more information on what is inside and how the brushes look. Guys, I nearly missed this one. It kind of rolled under the bag, so let me just show you this one as well. It's also a nice blender brush. It has a bit more of a flatness to it, not very flat like the flat brushes, but you can see it's fluffy but a bit flatter, almost like my Refa number 27 brush that I really love. So I'm very excited to use this one. So yeah, sorry for missing that one. Let's just pop it in here. And then I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time, guys. Bye.